What's going on, Daytona fans? Today we're going to find out what's under Mossback's truck liner. You know, I bought the truck without taking it out, but I did notice a few things when I pulled it apart. So we're going to take our broom, we're going to go grab a trash bag, because I know there's a lot of leaves and stuff in there that I got to clean out, but I don't know if it's got holes from rust or what, but let's find out together. Alright, Daytona fans, here's a sneak preview of what's under the liner. Looks like there's a lot of cleaning to do if that's just a little piece of it. So all I did was pull back the liner to show you guys. So let's take this whole thing off and see what we're looking at. Alright, so I've come across a really easy looking but challenging to me snag. So there's a piece right here, and there's a plastic piece that kind of goes in, so it clips in this way, but I don't have the finger room to pull it upwards, and it's really hard plastic to begin with, so I can't even pull it up to get this out. Now I can flip the whole liner up as you saw, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie the liner down somehow while it's flipped up so we can get the truck bed cleaned. I did discover something very interesting, and I think you guys will also find it interesting. Or I hope you will. Alright, Daytona fans, I have ghetto rigged the truck bed so it would stay up. That way I don't have to take it off, and we can take a look at what's underneath. Alright everybody, so here is what's under the liner. What's under the liner is, well, another liner. You can see there. Looks like they sprayed it. So there's a liner within the liner. That's pretty interesting. And normally I would just leave it, but if we take a look at some of this stuff here, you can see that the liner is peeling here and here, and has created pockets. So what does that mean? That means water has been getting into the actual truck bed where it actually is probably rusting through because of these little pockets. So what's happening is the water's getting in there, and there's no way for the water to get out. So the only thing left for it to do is to rot a hole in it. Unfortunately, I don't have the tools to really clean this up right now. I'll probably clean it up during the summertime. I'll do the best I can. I'll peel off whatever I can peel, and hopefully that'll be enough to create a channel for the water to get out. But this is what it looks like underneath your truck liner, or at least my truck liner. Don't think that just because the truck liner is there that it's going to be airtight and it's going to prevent things from getting through. Clearly that's not the case for mine, so I'm gonna sweep this up and clean up the spray liner as best I can, and we'll just have to leave it for the winter, come back to it in the summer, and finish off the job. Alright, Daytona fans, I cut out a good chunk of the rubber, as you can see here. Now there's just paint and rubber. And look, there are 2 holes here, 2 holes there. And I know it's very, very hard to see, but see the light coming through? There's a hole there. Now, I didn't get to peel that piece back, so I don't know if there's a hole, but I wouldn't be surprised. So this truck bed has at least 5 holes in it, which was covered up by the spray liner and then this liner. I think this rubber liner, the plastic liner, was put over the spray liner just to hide the holes, and it seems to make a lot of sense. You know, I mean, if you just slap a cover on, a lot of people like myself, which is a mistake, don't bother to lift it up to see if there are any holes. And if you take a look over here, by the wheel well, it's rusting pretty hard. So come summertime, I'm going to rip the rest of the spray liner off, and we're going to see the whole picture, see how much damage there are. I'll try to ghetto fix it as best I can, but really I have no intention of spending too much money. I'm probably going to leave this liner on it just for additional rigidity. If it comes to having to replace the truck liner, the truck bed, you know, I'll look for a really, really cheap one if they're available. If not, you know, I may just end up getting rid of the truck. But I think I did a good thing here by removing the liner. Now I'm just going to let it dry. I washed it out. You saw how dirty and full of dirt it was, and I also sprayed down the truck. I don't know if there's a good shot of the truck before. It was all salty, but again, I'm not here to spend money on this thing, so I just washed it out with water, and whatever stains are still on it, that's just, it is what it is. There's definitely less salt now, so I'm happy about that. So let's take a look. And this is where the spray happened. As I say, where all the fluid cleaned up. Let's follow the path here. Maybe we can find some more stuff. Nope. Looks like that was the bulk of it, but the stuff that I cut out, the liner, all the dirt, I threw that out. That was very, very heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if that was probably 10 to 15 pounds worth of material that I cut out. So maybe now I can do a 10-second and a quarter mile with this thing. I'm just kidding. Alright, Daytona fans, that's it for this video. It's just the preliminary cleanup of the truck bed. I hope you enjoyed the content. Let me know what you think about my discoveries of the 4, the 5th hole over there. And, you know, if you guys have a source for a cheap truck bed, I mean cheap, like under $100 cheap. I really don't want to spend money on this thing. Now let me know if I can get my hands on one. I'll see what it takes to swap out a truck bed. And you know what? That'll be some awesome content if I'm able to do that, assuming that it's not too rusty underneath. Alright, Daytona fans, that's it for this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.